Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you all the way from Canada to California, it's the Rink Report with Dylon and Jimmy Gomez.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
fucking
Episode 6.
episode
Fucking bird is still in the background. This fucking goddamn crow.
almost 7. He's tuning in. He wants to know what the plays are today, Dylan.
Let's not do that, or fuck that sick shit.
So
Terrible.
tonight, I know, but
But
hey,
the whole world's stuck on it.
it could maybe help us get a little viral. We are about to have episode 6 turning on 7. So
Jesus Christ. Episode 6 or 7, I don't know. Anyways, we're off topic.
anyways, yeah.
Let's go right into first game of the day. Some action here. It's only a few games, so we'll get through it pretty quick here. Florida and Tampa Bay Lightning. They have on Florida. They're 4-1 last 5. This is versus the Lightning when they're away. 7-3 covering the puck line, and 8-2 last 10 away versus home situation too. In net, Sergei Bobrovsky, 13-8, 2.84 goals against. On the other side, second string goalie Jonas Johansson, 7-5, 2.59 goals against average. So yeah, I'm going Panthers here. It's Panthers or nothing. I think you could take the puck line too, but they're already a dog, plus 120. So that's good enough for me. I'm just going to take that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to the puck line.
Yeah. I
I
like
just don't trust the Panthers' current form for puck lines, but
I like it. There's only one little spot that I didn't like about the matchup tonight, and that was, let me figure out my notes here. Here we go. The only thing I didn't like so far is that the Panthers are 1-4 away against the East, but everything else I love about Florida, so I'll probably ride that with you. They do have the better head-to-head stats, better goalie informed stats, better goalie against each other's stats.
hell yeah.
I'm about to get on that bitch. I see.
Shout out to Don Play in the chat. Says he'd like to ask you some investing questions.
What's up,
Yeah,
Don?
could always hit him up on Twitter. So we'll put that in the chat for you. Hell yeah.
Man.
Shout out to Don Play. Cheers to you, my friend.
I try to put a little bit more information out there. I got to be very, touchy. You just got to send me a direct message, honestly, bro, because that's like more like if I give like bad information for people with like stocks and they lose money, you can get sued and shit like that. So even though I know we're all people, but just hit me up and then I'll see what I can do something for you. We want to talk about our Ducks.
Yeah, might as well go to that one. That's the next game here. Ducks versus Rangers. Ducks are away. Rangers at home. Yeah, Rangers haven't been doing very good at home. I know that. They're better away. But the head-to-head stats says this is a Rangers are the Ducks' daddy's spot. In this situation, away versus home, they're 8-2 last 10. Sorry, that's the wrong notes. They lost the last 7 away. This is going back to 2008. The Rangers are 12-2 money line, 85% all time. Also 10-4 on the puck line, Jimmy. So, I mean, puck line's honestly viable here, too, for the Rangers, which that sounds a little bit crazy, but I think those are the bets that are going to cash, the ones that everybody's scared of,
Yeah.
And we'll see.
I did some digging with you. I think something that we did like is the fact that, two things. Even though Rangers have been not good at home, really you want to take them away. They just came off of a 5-4 game. Igor Shesterkin in net. He has one loss that went into overtime the last game that they met up, but before that, he was undefeated. And then Dostal, which we like a lot. He's 0-2 facing the Rangers when he plays in New York. At 1-3 overall, but 0-2 when he's actually playing uh, in New York. So I think it makes sense. You're going to see probably a lot of sharp money come in with the Ducks, but this could be one of those situations where it's just like one team management knows the other team a little bit better. Who knows? The only X factor is like that there's a lot of Rangers, more than there's ever been on the Ducks team this year. So me and Dylan like talking about taking maybe Chris Kreider for a point. He's going back to his old team. First time he's ever faced them. He's been on a cold point streak. He hasn't scored in a couple of points. I don't see why they don't make it a point to make him like number one. At least have him score one goal coming back to his home team. I mean, it's obligatory.
Oh, yeah.
Like we said, Igor Shesterkin in the past couple of games, even though they won, he's been an average of 3.5 goals given. So they haven't been clean games by any chance.
Right. Noticed here too, 78% of the bets are on the Rangers, but the money split 58 to 42%. So I mean, that's really not that bad. Technically still a public spot, but I mean the line's moving with it too, up to -135. I think I took it last night, -125. And then that Panthers spot we talked about earlier too, 77% of the bets, 64% of the money, all on the Lightning. So that's another green flag to take the Panthers for me. Everyone's trying to fade the Panthers on the road, but I don't know. It's the same with that Rangers at home spot. Some of those trends are broken, and the trends I'm looking at go back for like 5 to 10 years instead of just a few weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a good reason why I'm on a couple of those too.
You got any other thoughts for that game, or?
Oh, Panthers have come down to +105 also. Yeah, that's definitely representing everything we like. Nope, that's all I have there, really.
Okay.
Maybe I was thinking about the Ducks team total live. I love the Ducks team total. That's been hitting, but I can't really double play myself. If I was going to make 2 plays there, definitely I'd do Chris Kreider for a point. That sounds great against his old team. He hasn't done it lately. Yeah. And he's always parking his ass in front of the net, like the Corey Perry cherry picker type. He'll be there in front of the net. So
he's a big boy.
But yeah, that's all I had there. We can move on to the 5:30 game. Senators, Jets. I didn't actually place a bet in this one.
Yeah. I think for the remainder of the nights, honestly, like probably do a little bit more searching to see what I like. I definitely like the fact that Hellebuck is coming back.
Yeah.
I think that it could even get ugly for the Senators, because that was like the one thing that the Jets were not really having is a fucking solid defense, and they were having to basically score to stay in it.
Yeah, they're struggling there with Eric Comrie.
Yeah, before like you could see like overs hitting. The books have this over 5.5 shaded. It's been like that all day. It hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of telling to the Jets in itself. Like they respect the Hellebuck coming back. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they won by 2. But
yeah,
I got to do a little bit more research.
That's the way I'm looking at this game too. Versus them all time, they are 12-7 puck line, so it's 66% is pretty good, not bad. And then
Okay.
Senators, like I said, they've never been they have been an underdog every single time versus the Jets. They've never been a favorite. The last time they were plus 115. This spot was 2017. So bookies really haven't put that out for like 7 years, this low of a line. So yeah, like I said, for me, it's you got to go Jets puck line or Ottawa Senators money line, both at plus money. But I can't really decide. That's why I stayed off this one. I don't want to just play both and try to arbitrage. That seems dumb.
Yeah. I mean, even honestly, even if you don't want to risk a puck line for them to win by 2, it's so cheap that even a minus 125 money line, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
You're not,
that's the
and
way
you're
I
not,
would. I don't know. It's just tough. I'd go fucking. Yeah, I'd have to go plus money. Jets are plus 195 on the puck line. If I did anything, that's what I would do there, I think. But I don't know. I don't like the fucking Jets right now either. And there's a reason why the Senators are this low of a dog, because Jets have been sucking ass lately. But a cold goalie, Jimmy, that means maybe there's going to be some scoring in this first period. Maybe first period over is the way to look at this one.
Hellebuck 4-1 with the 1.59 goals against average against the Senators. So,
Yeah, this is one I ultimately passed on because there's 5 games. I do have a bet in the other 2 games, so I found good spots. I think in 4 out of the 5 games,
nice.
and I'm gonna skip this one. But like I said, if I
Well,
did anything, they're both plus money plays. If you want to take a shot at plus 110 with Senators and plus 195, you still end up making a little bit of change there. But I don't know, you might lose both. Fuck. If the
hey,
Jets win by one.
that's the beautiful thing about this, though, right? Like, I mean, if I can't be
What up,
100%
wine
on
time?
track and, vice versa, I'm not going to be right or you're not going to be right. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's Nashville St. Louis blue spot was a spot I hated, so I stayed off of that game. What do you think
Yeah, I
about
don't. Definitely 2 shitty teams here. I don't have a side when I looked into this, but what I did come up with was an over. It's at five
that?
and a half. The over when they're in this situation: Predators versus Blues. Predators away, Blues at home. The overs 8-2 last 10. So I think 5.5 looks pretty good. Then on the goaltending side, we had
What's up, wine time?
Jose Soros. You know how I feel about him. So I
Yeah.
could definitely bet it over with Jose Soros in net. And then on the other side, Joel Hofer. He's 5-6 with 2 overtime losses. Both of these goalies averaging around 3 goals each gives us a 6. So yeah, I'm taking 5.5 minus 120 here. The over. Both these teams suck. I don't think they can play defense. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
The only way we lose this if it's like, oh my god, one of these goalies is having an incredible fucking night, big saves. But that's the risk we're taking.
No, I mean, even in the Sorrows wins, he's been giving up a couple goals. I see he's 2 and
Right?
0, but he 2.43. Hofer is what 3-1 versus Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah, I even see minus 115 at some places, so definitely look around for a better price.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, last games for Nashville: 6 goals, 9 goals, 7 goals, 9 goals, and then 3. So 4-1 last 5 on the Nashville side. And then the Blues: 5 goals, 9 goals again, 7 goals, and 7 goals again. So pretty much 4-1 on both sides to the over last 5. And then they did play each other actually 2 games ago. St. Louis versus Nashville, where Nashville beat the shit out of them 7-2. And that was just 2 games ago. We got 9 goals, Jimmy. St. Louis only put up 2. So maybe a bit of a revenge spot here. This is immediate revenge, I guess. Greasy spot, but that would lead me to say St. Louis Blues money line in the revenge spots. but I'm not going to bet both. I'm just going with the over.
Okay. You know what?
Immediate revenge spots are fucking killing it this year. So
Are they for the NHL or for everything?
NHL, just in general. Last I checked, undefeated. Might be like 23-0 now or something like that.
Oh shit.
I hit one on Saturday with Colorado and Nashville. It's a big revenge spot. They played 3 games ago. Colorado beat them by the puck line.
So you think goals over?
Yeah. St. Louis is going to win this game. They're going to have to get more than 2 fucking goals. So,
yeah.
And coming off their last performance, I think they're going to want to do a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to hit. And then there's only one more game now, Jimmy. Nice, short, sweet episode here.
Yep.
King Stars. Go ahead.
Honestly, I was talking to Dylan and I was thinking it's going to be a star spot all day. But I've been looking at it a little bit more, and it's probably going to end up being a king spot tonight. You got 87% of the tickets on the Dallas spot.
I know the public's been on Dallas heavy every fucking time, Jimmy. It's crazy.
But yet the line's going in reverse. And then you got this guy, Casey DeSmith in that. And Casey DeSmith in that, he's 1-4 versus LA. And the last 4 games, he's given up at least 3 goals. He's lost 4 straight against LA. So something about him coming to LA, he probably parties too hard, dude.
Yeah, I definitely wanted Jake Ottinger here instead of Casey DeSmith for sure, but
Casey Smith has not been bad for the season, but
I know his stats look good, but I don't really respect him according to his stats. You know, it's a little bit different.
4. Where's he from? Let me see. Casey DeSmith. He's from New Hampshire. He's a New Hampshire kid, dude. He probably comes out here and he probably fucking has. Let me see. He probably wows out.
You think so? You think Casey DeSmith is a partier, hey?
I just think he does something in LA that distracts him. Maybe I have the partying thing wrong, but there's something in LA that fucking, maybe he got a side bitch, maybe he like art, maybe he likes the beach. I don't know. There's something that when he comes to LA, he don't fucking play well. So
these 2 teams are 10-5 last 15 to the under, so I was looking at that, maybe a way to play it. And then Kings did win the last game on the road versus the Stars, so it is a bit of a revenge spot there too. And before that, they had 6 losses on the road versus Dallas. And then Stars are also 8-2 in the last 10 versus them here. So, it really looks easy for Dallas according to the stats. Sometimes I got to be on a public spot, and I'm going to do that today with Dallas Stars.
I don't know, man. We're gonna be doing a lot tonight. I think at the end of the day, I'm with you with Florida, with the Rangers. I'm on my own on the Jets. I think I just flip-flopped and I took the Kings. I'm going to take the Kings. And
kind of agree on everything here.
Yeah. And then, I know nobody likes my fucking easy man fucking quick cap on the NFL, but I do think that fucking tonight is going to be a cold-ass night. And we all know how Tua don't play well in the cold, being a Hawaii boy. So I'm also taking the -3 in my pocket. I think they're going to cover the spread.
Okay.
And it was at -120. There was a cool stat, too, that was about the Steelers. That basically was Steelers on Monday night games. So basically Monday Night Football, when they're home favorites, they're undefeated since 1990. And they've actually covered the spread all 8 times. So you got a lot of history and schedule makers behind their back. In my mind, this is a perfect spot. You have the Dolphins coming off of a 4-game winning streak. This is like the best that they possibly looked. And everyone's rooting for them. But this isn't all sports. It's just a Rink report. That's just my little couple of thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I did have a little bit of NBA to go over too.
Oh yeah, preach about that, because I definitely did not dabble too much.
Just go through it quick here since we've only gone for 20 minutes. We'll go through a little bit more. The Pistons at Celtics. The Celtics have won the last 8 in this spot, 11 of the last 15, and Pistons haven't won in this situation since 2022. So I'm kind of leaning towards the Celtics there. But I mean, Pistons are different this year, and so are the Celtics. So I'm definitely a little scared about that, you know?
Yeah.
And then Raptors versus Heat. The Heat are 4-1 last 5 on the money line, 7-3 last 10 historically. And the Raptors are without RJ Barrett. I think this is a Heat spot for sure. They're expensive, but maybe they cover the -6. I'd try to get a better line live. I'm just going to fucking bet this shit live. I think that's the way I do basketball. I don't really like taking it pre-flop. Doesn't work out. I find you can usually get a better number some point in that game live.
You ain't lying.
And then Jazz versus Mavericks. Mavericks are 10-1 last 11 versus the Jazz money line, winning the last 7 matchups in a row on the money line. So I might go with some Mavericks here tonight.
Okay.
And then Rockets Nuggets. I didn't really have anything there. What?
That was for the money line or the spread?
Just money line. It's good enough. They're like -130. So then yeah, Rockets Nuggets. I didn't have nothing there. Like it looks like Rockets have won the last 2. Before that, Nuggets are their fucking daddies. So seeing a kind of a switch here. It's a pick'em game. I really don't know which way to go there. And then Memphis Grizzlies. I'd lean towards the Grizzlies, but that's fucking greasy too. Just have to bet it live again, see how that game goes. And there's your quick 3-minute NBA breakdown.
Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Little quick expert for the Rink report, baby.
Hell yeah. The court report.
Where's a little show them a little of the new little buttons of the stream deck. You added.
Which one?
I don't know, whatever you want. You know, that's.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. The soundboard?
Yeah.
I ain't setting that shit up right now.
Okay, it's not set up. My bad. Throw the duck on.
I was going to leave him actually with a nice picture for the holidays tonight. You know, it just seems only right since we're around the holidays. I'll leave you guys with this. It's just a picture of the Grinch with a gun. So it's kind of cool to think about around the holidays. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be here again for the Rink reports. We'll be doing that Futures UFC show sometime before the new year. Make sure you look out for that. Did pretty well on that last year too. Other than that, nowhere else you can find us. Follow all the other shows here on Who-Bangin Sports Talk. For myself and Jimmy, we out of here. Peace out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all